Good morning, live stream. Just getting my leash here all clipped in. Morning, everyone. Should be 8 o'clock Atlantic time, 7 Eastern on the Sunday morning, and we're just out here for our morning hike with the dude. And just want to answer a couple of questions that came up on the channel, and give you guys a little bit of a channel update. So, let's start. There was, oh, by the way, I'm at Halifax Redoubt today. This is a historic site. And when I come in here, you can see the trees are just starting to get pretty. But anyway, all right, so a couple of the questions that came up on the channel. One of them yesterday was on taking sea level pressure reading when you want to forecast weather. So this was the one where, hey John, live chat too. John Morris, Redoubt is awesome. And John went to around Sugar Moon there, did that hike. Hopefully he did the loop. Is that the one? Went to see James Falls. Hopefully that was the one. Yeah, so basically the Garmin Phoenix doing weather forecast. So basically if you have electronic compass, you have access to the barometer kind of settings, and from that I kind of showed you how you can do some basic weather forecasting. Now there's one point in the video where I mentioned calibrate. You can either calibrate using the GPS or calibrate using sea level. Well, what I failed to mention is that I'm at sea level, so I took the nearest weather station, which was only a couple miles away, a couple kilometers away. But what happens if you're inland? Basically, you can use the nearest weather station that you can to calibrate, or you may want to experiment to see the accuracy that the GPS will give you. It usually plays between a couple of millibars, or depending on the settings. So depending where you are, it might work better for you, or in my case here, you calibrate based on sea level. So hopefully that answered that question there. There was another question here on, this is an older one, for Yahoo Fitness, transferring stuff from the Wahoo apps to Garmin Connect. And basically person had trouble with their Garmin 610 using their Wahoo apps and to do the import from Garmin Watch. Now that video is a bit old, so the functionality may have changed, and depending on how you can sync, so there may be different settings to do it more seamlessly than what I showed you in that video before, because it is a few years old. Now there was a chat that came up, and John mentioned, can I not see the chat here? I'm gonna do it the other way. Go through the YouTube app and see the chat message here. Too bad these chats only stay up for a few seconds here. But John had one here on. Let me pause. Of course, Facebook. My lord. Multi-devices. All right, here we go. Live chat. Posted twice, John. All right, here we go, John. Oh, okay, here we go. No, but you had one here on Garmin here, John. I think it was all about functionality. So basically, if you have electronic compass on your Garmin, you should have access to that barometer feature or data field, whether or not it's surfaced or it's actually in a useful state. That depends on the unit, but for the Garmin Phoenix, for example, Phoenix 3, you have very dedicated screens for the barometer. So, all right, let's get back to some questions. Let's flip back here. Let's see here. There was still another question on how much can you install maps on the Garmin Phoenix. So John asked a question here live. What's the top-end Garmin for hiking? Well, it depends. You got two categories, John. You got your handheld and you got your wearable. So for wearables or wrist, I would recommend a Garmin Phoenix, only because it's very capable. So I'm wearing the Phoenix 3 HR, and then the 5 just came out. So, and I think The 5 is really good. Well, in terms of really good, lots of new features. But the 3 is priced a little bit better. They're not cheap, but they're rugged. So I've been using that for hiking, using it for running. Got the step counter, got all your daily fitness tracker. So, and the Phoenix right here. And let me flip over the camera. So, oh, there it is. There's the Phoenix right there. And you can install the Connect IQ apps and all that stuff. So it's been pretty good. You can have these little ID badges you can order. And you still have the step counters. You can do the sleep tracking, although the sleep tracking is not as developed as the Fitbit. But it'll do basically what you want to do compared to your VivoFit. Oh, Steve, Adventure Outdoors, you're up, buddy. You're up. Now, where's my phone here? I was answering questions here before I get distracted. All right, that's why I do it in the morning, to see who's awake. All right, so answering so those questions there. So for top of line Phoenix hiking, I think Phoenix 3 if you're budget wise, because did have a little bit of a drop, or Phoenix 5 if you want for hiking. Handheld for hiking, well, I've been carrying the inReach for a while, and now that they've rolled in the GPS features, it's probably be the one that you want. If you don't want to pay a subscription fee, you can probably go and get some of the lower cost handhelds. So the eTrex 30, the Map 64, which is one of the ones I like the best. But if you want that communication aspect of it, inReach obviously is good, but it's not cheap, so all depends what you're looking for. But yeah, so that's it for that. Let's see here, other question here. Yeah, so the Garmin Phoenix, the original one, how to install maps. I've been getting quite a few questions on, can I install more than one map, or can I install it on the recent Phoenix? So the answer is no. They've kind of removed that capability from the original inReach, and there's a couple apps that will do the same thing. Now, I haven't tried those apps. I don't know if you still need connectivity from your cell phone to do it. So, all right, we're coming up a hill. Let me show you where I'm at. Oh, flip. There we go. So we're pretty much on the edge. We're on this old trail. Show the trail that I'm on here, and we're heading towards some old fortifications, or I can't remember, these were munition buildings or staff headquarters or housing. They kind of shacked it up here, and here's one actually. Here's one. Hopefully there's nobody inside. Oh, there's 2 of them. It's been a while since I've been here, but so this is one of the cool things about the Redoubt. Got all these historic buildings, and we got a lot of people coming through here. This is a more recent one. Go down this way here. So the Redoubt was part of the British military, and I think they started construction in the late 1700s. So there's a few of these buildings around that they use up until the Second World War against those Nazi subs. But there's a few of these fortifications still lying around, and you can walk around the site and stumble across it. So it's really, really cool that way. All right, now I'm gonna proceed here and see if we can get to those covered ones, or the really old ones. There's another recent one over there, but I think you keep going down here. All right, let's see, there's some other questions here that were left on the channel. Oh yeah, so there was a comment here, and he said, fucking shitty watch, can't install any watch face, fuck you motherfucker thieves. So that was Terex's.
Now he was getting a little bit frustrated installing the watch faces on the Garmin Forerunner 220 or 230, 235. And basically, I don't install watch faces on the Garmin's, Forerunners, or the Fenix. These custom watch faces, they look nice, but trouble with them. Always having trouble with them, and people been commenting the same thing. Some of them will suck battery life. Some of them will make your watch reboot. So I was gonna say, if you depend on your watch a lot for your running or for your hiking, probably don't want to install these custom watch faces if you don't want your battery to drain or get into some of these issues. So I stay away from that. And yes, John, it is a beautiful day. Just looking at a couple of the live chat messages that are coming down. All right, let's flip the camera over here. You can see the spooky trail. There's 2 cars here at the parking lot, so I don't know if I'll run into anybody here today. Let's see the other question here. The other question that was on the Garmin 230, which was how come how to set pace or heart rate alerts. And that's a basic feature here. The comment was, what if I don't see pace as an option in the alert settings? That should be there. I doubt that went away in the firmware update, but that is one of the basic options you have when you're setting up an alert. So that should be there. And there was another comment here on the Fitbit Alta, how to reset reboot. So Fitbit Alta seems to be gaining some popularity. Been getting a few more comments on that. And but the trick with the Alta, buttons are other places. So you really got to pay attention to the type of cable you got. All right, so we're here now. This looks like an ordinary shed. However, this is just to protect the building that's inside of it. So I'm just gonna walk in here, take a little peek. You can see it's protecting the internal structure here. It's a little crumbly here, so I forget what this was. Probably was a station here. Kind of got the wide port to shoot guns. Come on, Kedgie. Come on, buddy. Dog smelling stuff. Another one here. Over there. Oh, there's the dog. All right. There's another one there. Yeah, let's go visit the other one. I think the path kind of went around it. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this one here. Ooh, this one's a little bit rougher shape. Oof. So, all right, come on, bud. Let's go this way. All right, and then there's a couple more further down the trail, but as you can see here, it's been a couple years since they've kind of done some maintenance here. So we'll just head back, start walking back here, and we'll do the channel portion. And hopefully I can get to the nice spot here. I can show you here. Forest here is mostly what we call the Acadian forest. Mix of hardwood and softwood. So mostly spruce, pine, not a lot of pine, maple, oak, a little bit of birch here and there. So you get these really nice scenes of these nice flat areas. No, not flat areas. You get this rolling down to the coastline, which is over here. And you get these big granite boulders. It's really nice in the fall here. So anyway, channel update time. There should be a new video posted. Forgot the time that I scheduled it, so it's either posted now or posted later this morning. It is on the Garmin Fenix 3, getting to the backlog of some of the more functions. I think this one was how to reset. The next one is how to back up your user data, and I'll do a few more advanced topics, and then we'll resume some inReach. Might not hold off for Sundays for those, so just pump some of these features out. Wanted to do a kayak mod video this weekend. Actually, I was planning on doing it on Friday, and didn't quite work out today, or did not work out that day. When I was looking at it, it's like, oh, some other stuff I need to do here. So we'll just proceed by taking the kayak out here. So I'm missing a couple pieces with my equipment acquisition. Hopefully the wind's not bothering. Basically, I need a carrier or a cart or a tote or whatever you want to call it, and then I need to install back rack on the new vehicle, and that will be done next weekend. And then just get a tote or a carrier and an oar paddle, because the one I got when I acquired bubblegum don't think it's good enough. So we'll get that, and then should start hitting the water just in time when the bugs are coming out nice and fierce. So that should be fun. Changed the plan of taking the dog with me. Just want to get used to the kayak itself. It is a tandem kayak, so I just want to get used to it myself and bring out the folks, the kids, and all that stuff. So just gearing up for that. Also gearing up for some camping. We're hoping to get out some camping this summer. Mrs. really wants to get out, so we got June kind of booked up. I think we have July, and we just need to book something in August and possibly go right into September. So Mrs. really wants to get out this year now that pretty much everything is done. She just went for her last procedure last week for reconstruction, and now she's just done. Now she can plan her summer and don't have to worry about any more appointments and stuff like that. So that's what's going on there. Hiking videos like to ramp up again now that you see the trees are starting to get green. Things start to get kind of interesting now. My only problem is my hiking buddy is slowed down quite a bit this spring, and I've been trying to ramp him up here, put him on the diet and everything, but he's a 5K limit for him. Well, actually, John, I will be in PEI in July for a wedding, and now I'm supposed to be bringing everybody, dog and child and everybody. Everybody's coming, so we'll see if we can get away for a bit. But yeah, PI is definitely on the list for July, right when the mosquitoes are nice and big. Alright, so yeah, so I might have to start hiking alone. My hiking buddy is in rough shape here. He's getting old. He's gonna be 8, and we put quite a few kilometers on him hiking there, and it's a big dog, right? Big black lab, so he's not as interested. Well, he's interested, he just doesn't want to do 10-12 kilometers that we used to do here. John, we'll try to arrange something once I'm up there in July. We'll see if we can work something out. John was here, was talking about doing a collab video. PI, Prince Edward Island. For those watching, may not know where that is. What is it? Is it still the Gentle Island? Alright, let's get down to this other trail here. I'll show you. You can see what I mean here. Alright, you got these huge boulders, nice big hardwood trees, and you got all the softwood around here just to fill things up. So let's get down here, and actually, you know what? We're going to be going off trail here in a little bit. Done this one before. There is a money shot at the end of this. So hopefully I don't fall and break my face and trip over something. but this should be interesting for you guys. All right, so that's it with hiking. So might be doing some solo, but that's why I kind of got the kayak. So I'll be doing some water videos here. Podcast, haven't done a podcast in a little while, and I think scheduling has been more of an issue. As it gets nicer, it gets a little bit more difficult to schedule time, and we usually have been scheduling it Saturday or Sunday mornings. And as you know, I'm out here as it gets nicer. So now I'm not really looking at the screen, folks, because as you can see the terrain. But yeah, this is nice. This is what I like. This type of scenery that I like hiking. Now let me just get to a nice little spot here so I can pan. All right, got these beautiful rocks, nice path, a little bit of water coming down. Anybody got any plans? Anybody got any big trips? I've been building up the hiking distance or the walking distance. That's what I'm saying here. My dude can do 5K, but I've been building up 10, 11. Probably want to do. What do I want to do? I want to do Cape Split here soon as a hike. Oh, what's this? Oh, some old stones that was built, I don't know how long. Remember, this was a fortification. British soldiers were around here in the late 1700s building this up. What's this here? You have a date, just a marker. Okay, that's kind of neat. Let's see what else. You can see here we're just on the edge of the ocean. A couple nice drops. Oh, yes, the money shot. Let's try to get down here. Oh, let's get down. So yeah, so my outdoor plans this year, if I were to compare what I wanted to do this winter as to what's being actually planned, it's been quite different. It's been inclusion of the family more. Get everybody out, get the little one out camping. And we've had, there is a couple pieces of equipment that I wanted to upgrade to. One of them is the tent. And we've been using something called the Chinook Twin Peaks. Oh, is this the way, dog? Now we're getting awfully close to the edge here. This is not. Hang on a sec. No, that's not the way. Because there's a serious drop to the ocean with jagged rocks. Cape Fear ending. You know what I mean? All right, so I think we have to go the other way. It's been a few years since I did this here. And anyway, yeah, so we're using the Chinook Twin Peaks. I think it's the Guide 8. Great tent. I've had it for 10 years or so. And it's one of those double dome tents where you get the screen tent with it. Perfect. It's been working out really good, but now it's just getting its age a bit. Kind of starting to see some of the stitching on the floor starting to go. Come on, buddy. Kenji, come on. And so I've been shopping, looking at what to get next. And to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't mind a canvas cabin tent. I saw something from Kodiak Tents. Kodiak Canvas. And there's a cabin style tent with an awning that looks really, really appealing. Ain't cheap, but all right, let's flip over and show you where I'm at now. Okay, so we're gonna follow this way. A whole bunch of little rabbit paths that brings you down, and it brings you to the road. This used to, and the road, not this one, Used to be the marching road. This is where the British troops would march down from the fort to the battery and get on the ships. So we'll be passing by there, but there's a way. I think we'll follow this path here. Of course, I could have just went back to the road, but that's no fun. Alright. And we're not far from the car either. Yeah, there we go. We're not far from anything. We're barely a kilometer away from the car. Cell phone range, of course. There we go, there's the road. Whoop. These easier than last time. I took the wrong way last time. This is easy. There we go, there's the road. Now, trust me, there's a money shot. Should maybe doing this at night to get the fear factor. Anyway, all right. Now, that's the easy way to get down here. Okay, we'll just follow the culvert. There we go. Whoop. All right. Getting close to the ocean. Now, let's get down here. All right, so we're down on the marching path here. So troops of British soldiers would come down here, get on the boats, ships, leading convoys out to Europe, that kind of stuff. Now, we're gonna get close to, and I forget what this feature it was used for, so stick with me here. We're like 2 minutes away, and we'll get down to the battery here. Show you that afterwards, but this is the nice stuff here. So, here's a nice shot. Let me show you this, folks. We're gonna continue down that road in a few minutes. See those jagged rocks. There's Dartmouth in the distance, past the Halifax Harbor. The little closest bit of land you see there, that's McNabb's Island, which was another fortification. But we're gonna go off trail here, and we're going to see. It's too bad they don't put more interpretation signs to show you all these cool spots. Yes, there's another trail that came down. Don't know which path or rabbit path you have to take for that, but as you can see, there's a lighthouse. There's some buoys there for the ships to come in, to guide themselves in, big shipping containers. Now, where are we going, you might ask? Well, let's see here. Let's see what we got. So talking about the podcast. So as soon as we can arrange a schedule, we'll start recording some more. So don't unsubscribe from the podcast. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, so at this point, we're going to, hey Keji, we're going to clip. Don't want you getting any ideas. Oh, wait. All right, here we go. Now that he won't have ideas, folks, but as you can see, we're getting awfully close to the edge. But however, here comes the money shot. Right here. Look at that. Oof. That's pretty cool. Can't remember how far in you go. Can't see too far inside, so we're not going to venture in. But yeah, so there you go. That's money shot number 1. carved into the stone. Put the water down there. All right, come on, dog. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Nice little money shot. Making the live stream worth it. So probably asking yourself, Jim, it's getting close to the end of May. Canadian long weekend. Why are you wearing this big wool jacket? Because it's cold. It's like 70, well, it's a little bit more now. The sun, the breeze is very cold. Sun's warm. It's weird how that works, but just plain comfy. It is Gorgeous Steve, and I'll just show you the next money shot, and then we'll cap off the live stream with that. And just gonna get back to the road. Yeah, it is pretty windy, John. It's sorry, I had to, the dog had me tangled up in his leash. It is a little windy. Yesterday it was cold. I was trying out back, enjoying myself on the deck, or patio, whatever you want to call it. And it was just too cold. It was getting too cold. All right, let me flip over, show you. All right. So imagine British troops marching down, getting on the boats, going to Europe, getting supplies in. And again, this was being used late 1700s, 1800s, up until World War II. We'll get a nicer shot here. Tiny waterfall. Beep. This one here? No. There's another one though, right? Take a look here. Let's take a look. Now, I thought I read that they're doing some construction here because they had closed off the battery for a number of years due it was degrading. But of course, kids can't stop the kids from going in. I think they're either gonna fix it up. It's kind of a historic site. There's another one of the structures you can see. Yeah, but there was some initial announcement there, John. I can't remember. Was it last year? I don't know if it's because of all the Canada 150 stuff. Film a vlog there. Haha. I believe you did. Take a look here. Oh, is it this waterfall you're talking about, John? Maybe been this one here you're talking about with a little bit bigger outflow here. Alright. Now, here's another structure. One of the questions that I've gotten when people watch some of the videos, I said, do you ever run into anybody? Very rarely that I run into anybody. Very rare that I run into animals. There's only that one time I ran into the bear, hence the logo. That was that one time too. And now, this road goes for a little bit, but there should be some nice spots to show the coastline. Is it there? No. Anyway, keep going here. Yeah. 8 to 12 people. Yeah, it all depends on the time you go, huh? Was it 9 a.m. on the Sunday? That's exactly it. I do all my hiking early in the morning. Rarely do I run into people. Like I said, there was 2 cars there this morning, dog walkers, because this area is used a lot for people, local folks walking the dog. but they stay up on top of the hill. They don't usually come down here, so here's a little mud. It's a nice view coming up here. Hopefully the sun won't wash it away. Let's see here, let's show you this. Hopefully we can get closer. Oh, we're almost there. It is a nice day, I gotta admit that. And nobody's been giving me a thumbs up yet for this quality cameraman work and live stream, folks. There we go. Alright. Now, I've never bothered to try to get through past the gates here. It doesn't. But, let's see. Stop whining. Steve, back. You still with us? Enjoying your breakfast? Oh, look, security cameras. I guess we won't go past here then. Oh, Keji. Oh. I'll give you a clip. I trust you, but I don't trust you, dog. Alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look, they're working. Last time they didn't have any scaffoldings. To the right of the fence. Oh. I see. Yeah. Well, looks like they're doing quite... No, stay here, dog. Yeah, looks like they're doing quite a bit of work. Windows flat. Yeah. Looks like they're doing quite a bit of work. Quite a bit of restoration work here. Because last time there was no cameras. And the gate was a little bit more, and they definitely didn't have any scaffolding. Really? John, I don't remember the scaffolding. I remember everything looking like it's been abandoned. But I don't remember scaffolding and extension cords. You need to stop. We're down the other side of the building. Ah. Alright, Steve, I missed your comment there. I'm going to have to take a look here. Who's doing the work here? Greensdale Resources. Came the opposite way. Ah. Ah, I see. Well, let's see. Climbed over the wall, no signage. That's true, man. Well, I got my buddy here, so I don't want to get down too far that we can't climb back up. However, where was that spot here? We can take a good look. Good look. I think you're carrying a spray tan. No, I don't. I'm not that artistic. Steve, I can't carry spray cans. Now, okay, hang on a sec. Let's get down here. Boop. Oh. What do we got here? Yeah. Is there an easy way to get down, dog? What's that? Go down this way? Okay, boy, let's do that. But don't jump off. 'Cause I ain't going to get you. There you go, buddy. There you go. Boom. Not a bad view. Beautiful day. Good little breeze. Pan on this side here. See what we got. see the screen sometimes. There you go. Good stuff. Alright. Oh, some bolts. Bolting something. Alright. Let's go, dog. Ooh. Wall. Ouch. Alright, let's get up. Yeah, mule. Ow. Case. Woo! All right. Well, that was fun. Got pieces of tree on me. There we go. All right, folks. I think that's it. Yeah. Good stuff, John. Have a good drive. And I think that'll be it for me for the live stream. Just gonna head back, do the cardio heart pumper up the hill. It's quite a climb. Thanks for the live stream, folks. Got any questions, feedback, let me know how I'm doing. Check out the Twitter, Instagram, and all that. Thanks, Larry. And we'll talk to you guys next time, folks. And let's do a very classy end of stream. Boop. Course. Can't see nothing. Here we go. And oh my